Hello everyone, this is Dr. Vipin and this video is about how do you use the SQL loader tool in Oracle 19c. Right, so if your requirement is that you have certain data into your MS Excel file and you want to get this data into the table of Oracle. I mean, simply you have your data into MS Excel file and you want to get that data into Oracle's table. How do you do that? See, for this particular task, you need to use SQL Loader tool, and SQL Loader tool is an inbuilt feature, inbuilt tool available into Oracle's version. You don't have to get it installed from some kind of an external a website or some kind of an external source, right? So this SQL LDR command will be run for this particular purpose, which is we call SQL Loader, right? So this SQL Loader utility will be used to get your data from MS Excel file to Oracle. So I'm taking you this screen and I'm going to show you the complete practical of that. Please focus on that. And now here is the screen, guys. So I'm currently on the command prompt and just trying to log in, and I'm just connecting to the SQL Plus. This is Oracle's 19c version available with me in this particular machine. And what the other thing that we require, that is an Excel file. And suppose this is the data that I have to get into the Oracle's table. So this is the file into MS Excel. It has name column, the salary column, and job. What you have to do is, first you need to save your file, your Excel file, with .csv extension. .xls or xlsx extension will not be solving your purpose for this particular task, right? So what you have to do is, you need to go to the save menu, right? And you need to save this particular file with extension .csv. So there is a folder by the name of Oracle into my E drive. I'm going to save this particular file into that. You can save it into any kind of a folder in any of the drive of your choice. I'll be giving a name, any kind of a name to this. So suppose data is the name that I'm giving to this particular the file, right? And data1, suppose I'll be giving data1 because I'm in the impression that data file will always be already be there into this particular system, right? .csv is the extension for that, or else what you can do is you can simply select .csv from here, comma delimited, right? So data1.csv and just save it. So now your file has been saved. It will be giving you the message to change the format. Just click yes. So now you have an Excel file, right, that is being saved with .csv extension, and that is the file in which there is the data, and you need that particular data to come to the Oracle table. So now moving to the Oracle, it is the Oracle 19c version, and I'll be logging with the Spot user. I do have a Spot user available with that. And my database name is ORCLPDB. I'll log into that. So I'm currently logging into my ORCLPDB database, and within that particular database, I'll be creating a table in which I want the data. Database not open. All right, I need to make the database open first. So I'll be logging with the sys user. Let's just do it. Spelling mistake. SysDB. So this sys user is the DB, as you know, right? And I'll be checking the status of my pluggable databases using show PDB's command, and my ORCL PDB database is into the mounted mode. That's why I'll not be able to log in into it. So I'll try to open my database first. Alter pluggable database. Database name is ORCL PDB. Open. I'll try to open my database. So until this particular database is being opened, I'm just discussing few more steps that we need to follow. First step was that you have already followed, that we have an Excel file in which we have the data, and you need to save that particular file with .csv extension, right? So now you have a file with .csv extension, and there are 3 columns. In this particular case, there are 3 columns in that file. The name column is there, the salary, and the job. 3 columns are there in that file, right? Now we are going to create a table here in the database. Database has been opened. Now we'll be creating a table here in the database. After moving towards the database, let's see the status of this is now read write. So I'll be connecting to the database using this Spot user because I want to perform this operation. This Spot user's credentials. ORCLPDB is the database. So now I'll be logging to this ORCLPDB database. I'm going to create a new table here in this particular database and create table. Suppose the name of the table I'm taking it as data1 only. That is the name of the file as well. It is not necessary that you take the file name, the table name as same. Not required. You can definitely do that too, right? So the columns name column would be there, and the name column will be taking the data into the varchar 2 and up to 15 characters something. right? Then another column was salary. I'll be taking the salary here. It will be taking numbers up to 5 or 6 digits something, right? And the another column was job. So I'll be taking the data type of varchar2 for this particular column job, and that will be able to accept suppose 20 characters, right? So now we have a table data 1 and there is no data into this particular table. You can see the structure of the table using the DESC or the describe command, right? Data 1. So see, these are 3 columns available and there is no such data available in the table. Table is just been created, right? So now what you have to do is you need to bring that data from here, the Excel file to here. File is ready, table is ready, but in between we need another thing, and that is a control file. Yes, in the control file you have to specify certain parameters, like you have to load the data from which particular file, and that data will be coming to which particular table. For this you need to create a file, right? So I'll be going to the same location where my data1.csv file is there, right? That is the same location. So in this particular location, what I'm going to do is I'll be creating the new file, and I'll be creating a normal file, notepad file, the text file, and I'll be making certain changes into it, right? So what is to be done here? You need to write a little code for the control file that will be load data, right? In file, the name of your file, the name of the file is data1.csv. Data1.csv. In file, data1.csv. So as if now you have just instructed Oracle just to load data from this particular CSV file. Now the keyword replace, because the data will have to be replaced into the name of your table. Into table, the name of the table is data1 again, right? Now you have to specify the fields. I mean the entries those are there into this particular Excel file. The fields are terminated by which particular symbol. So it will be fields terminated by, and because it is a CSV file, comma separated, right? So I'll have to take the symbol as comma, just to instruct that that particular file is fields terminated by comma, right? And here you need to specify the name of the columns. So there is a column name, another column salary, another column job. So this is the control file that you have created. In this particular control file, let's just take a little recap to this particular file again. Load data means you have to load the data from data1.csv file, and you have to replace the data of table data1 fields terminated by comma, right? So you have to make this comma into a single quotation mark. You have instructed Oracle to check as per this particular control file. Now we're going to save this file there only, right? The file is being saved, but this particular name will not work for Oracle. I'll be going to this particular file and I'll be renaming this and rename it to control.ctl. CTL is the extension for control file, control.ctl. Done. It will be asking whether saving this new extension for this particular file. Done. So now the entire process is being done. We just have to run a single command and all set, right? So make it sure that you have at the command prompt, you are at the same location where you have saved the file. So in my case, in this particular scenario, I have the E drive and the folder Oracle in drive E. So I'll be going to that particular location, right? So I'll come out of this SQL prompt. I'm out of it, and now I'll go to the E drive. Within E drive, I'll come back first. cd dot, cd dot, cd dot. Or cd backslash will come to the home screen again, right? Home location, right? Or else you can do the cd dot multiple times. So I'll go to Oracle folder, and that is the Oracle folder. Let's check whether the files are there. Yes, control.ctl file and data1.csv file is available there. Now the SQL loader comes to the picture, and you have to run SQL LDR. This command will definitely run on a machine where Oracle is installed. You don't have to do any different kind of an installation to get this SQL loader tool, right? Now user ID, and the user ID is equal to, the user ID is Scott and the password is Tiger in my case, right? And the database name is ORCL PDB. See, if you are working on Oracle 11G or something and you have just a single database, you don't have to specify the name of the database in that case, because this is Oracle 19C in my machine, and it is the containership concept here in Oracle 19C. So containership has so many pluggable databases. So this ORCL PDB is my pluggable database, and I have moved into that pluggable database using this Scott user, right? And in another case, control, the another parameter that you have to give, control is equal to, you need to specify control is equal to means the location of the name of the control file, and that is control.ctl. Perfectly fine, the command is done. SQL loader, SQL LDR, user ID is equal to your username, the password, @ the name of your database. It is required only in the case of 12c and 18c and 19c. Before 12c, I mean up to the version of Oracle's 11g, this is not required because you have just a single database, and for a single database, you don't want to specify the name of the database, right? Control is equal to control.ctl. All done. Press enter. So I have hit enter, and it will start taking the data from the Excel file to this particular table. Not going to take too much time. It has started taking the data. Then we're going to log into this Scott users. I'll be moving to the schema of the Scott user, and we're going to check whether the table has got the data from the Excel file or not. Need to take a watch on that, because if we have committed any kind of a mistake into writing the command or writing the control file, it's going to give you the error as well. But we have done everything fine, and 11 rows are successfully loaded to the file. Guys, now I'll run the SQL plus statement. It's going to ask the username and the password. My username is Scott, and its password is Striker, and the database name is ORCL-PDB. I'll go to that. I have been logged into the database, and now check whether your table has data. And this is data 1. What's the name of the table? All data from the Excel file has been loaded here to this particular table. So guys, it was the command of SQL loader, and this was the entire process. How do you get the data from MS Excel to Oracle's table? It was all for this particular video. Next video, next session, I'll see you again. Take care.